Welcome to Season 1, Episode 30 of Classic Doctor Who. Let's get into it. You're trying to go up? Not out the way you just came in? I don't know that we've had an episode go this long without anybody talking. Like, to start off.
Open this, Extra! Extra, please! Yeah, Chesterton is in there.
I thank you, old man. This time you have really given me my victory.
Oh.
He seems genuinely worried. So did he make it back in to the main room? Oh. So Barbara should be right on the other side of that wall, right? Or was that a different room that she sits in there?
There's a tunnel all the way up from the garden into the tomb.
You came through there?
Yes,
What? Yeah. You just saw him come out.
I just don't know how to tell you. Ian!
I'm all right,
My
Doctor.
dear boy! I thought you were drowned.
I nearly was. Who put that stone back?
Extra! But never mind about that. How does that door work?
Don't worry, I've got it licked. All we have to do is get Susan up here.
We can't.
Is she still at that seminary?
I think so, but you'll be heavily guarded.
Now, you stay here.
Thank you. And watch out for that man, Extra.
Well, obviously.
I have a task for you.
Tell me.
Guard the handmaiden.
So Ian and Ixta are going to have to fight again. Maybe it's just because I have bright lights in my eyes.
Do you ask yourself where Ian is?
But it looks like he just flipped him.
I can tell you, he is dead.
I'll have to watch that again while I'm editing it.
He knows it to be true.
Good commanders don't jump to conclusions, Ixta.
I knew he was lying.
Yes.
He said you were dead.
I nearly was. Come on, let's get going.
That was pretty subdued too. Good.
This isn't going to be easy, you know.
Well, if we all pull.
Yes, we can pull, but I think we better do it
Is
in
the
an
strap
angle.
going to break?
Pulley, but the Aztecs don't have the wheel.
I know, but it isn't going to be easy. My dear Susan. Oh!
So are they going to do the wheel there and that's going to change it? What? And there we go.
How could he have escaped?
Did you not let the handmaiden escape?
So just go back in the tunnel.
Should Ortlock learn of the warrior's return, he will be truly convinced that she is Yataxa. His faith in her must be completely destroyed.
Go kill her.
Is this one Ian's? Then use it on Ortlock.
Oh.
Each day as the sun rises, Ortlock walks in meditation alone in the garden.
He has the most sibilant S's I have ever heard. They're piercing. I mean, it's the audio, but it's also especially his voice.
Get yourself down behind that bush.
Right, I'll whistle if anyone comes.
All right.
Ian!
So much for whistling and keeping things stealth.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Hold them!
This belongs to you.
Yes, I gave it to him.
Well, that went well.
You are the servants of a false goddess.
I mean, the thing is, they're all right. She is a false goddess, but still.
Yes, we cannot destroy her, Tanila, until the time is ripe.
The people would not
I'm really ready to be done with this guy. He's so annoying. He's the only thing I don't like about this story. Which, granted, you're not supposed to like him, but... Thought you weren't supposed to change history, Doctor.
And he's innocent.
Yet he is to die.
Yes.
If it is your wish, let our marriage be postponed.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. He's playing that part very well. Because I think he's into it. The doctor, I mean, not the actor.
But the young man, Ian, is too closely guarded.
He didn't strike you, Ortlock. He didn't.
I cannot save him.
Putting out fires left and right. One thing after another.
I do not know what its purpose is, but I've always known it would take you from me.
Yes, I'm sorry, my dear.
Tomorrow will truly be a day of darkness.
You're a very fine woman, Kameka.
So maybe look at her.
I, Ixta, the chosen warrior, shall proudly lead you to your glory.
May victory always rest upon your shoulders.
Thanks. Have they always been that crooked?
You ought to order Ortlock to release Susan and Ian.
What, in front of everybody?
Yes, it'll only take me a moment to open the doors, and then we'll all dash through there before...
Yeah, sure. They spent so much money on costumes in this one.
Do you know this ornament? Ortlock desires that it shall be yours. It is the title to his dwelling and all his possessions.
Give it to me.
Send away the warriors from outside this place.
What are you doing?
I've come to help you. It is important that the... Ortlock desires that the handmaiden shall leave here with me. There is position and honor in this ornament.
Well, somebody had to make up his mind for him. Go on, Susan.
That little noise, it was like they were going to start playing music and then didn't.
Ortlock has gone into the wilderness. You shall be high priest of knowledge in his place.
I shall be at your side.
But the other guy has his title now.
Grandfather!
Oh, my dear Susan.
Where's Barbara?
She's in there.
Okay. I honor Ortlock's trust. I bring you your handmaiden.
You just heard her say grandfather, but she may not know that word.
But you can't stay here.
I'd hoped I might stay by your side. Think of me.
This is a rough one for him. It kills me how no one can tell that that's Ian.
Go down, bring those who are to be punished.
But we'll just go with it.
False goddess! You have betrayed us! I shall destroy you!
Well, if she's a false goddess, of course she betrayed you. Like, why are you surprised?
Run, Barbara!
And it's over just like that? I mean, obviously, Ixta's going to come and they're going to have to fight, but... It's cool. We don't need to see anything. There's camera angles. Just like Sparta kick him off of it. Was that supposed to happen? It looks like he may have actually tripped. There we go. So go in there and help them, Ian, so you guys can get out of there. Process that later.
Let them go!
What's the matter, Doctor? We have a bit of a mystery, my boy.
Yes, according to these controls here, we've stopped.
Yes, and those instruments say that we're still moving.
Or inside something.
Well, okay. Well, yeah, that concludes that story. I thoroughly enjoyed it. That was my favorite one so far, which is good. I mean, I hope that they get better and better as it goes on. I mean, I feel like that's how it should be. So I'm glad to see that that is what's happening. Not to say that I expect every story to get better and better. There's obviously going to be some that I don't like as much as others. But that's the case with NuWho too, for sure. So yeah, this was a good one. I liked it. Glad I watched it. And I think this is my last one that I'm watching in season 1, if I remember correctly. I guess I can go check that. So yes, this was my last story for season 1. So I'm going into season 2, which I'm very excited about. 1 season down, only 80 more to go. All right. That's going to wrap up this one. If you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube, it means I put these up, and that's great. But if you want to check out the full reactions, you can get those over on Patreon by clicking the link in the description below. And if you're going to stay here on YouTube, that's cool. Just make sure you hit the subscribe and notification button so you don't miss any future uploads. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.